Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I'm happy to join you guys. Hopefully, my chat's gonna catch up. Everything is gonna catch up. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm trying to see the chat, or hopefully it will pop up and I can see who's on and all that good stuff. So let me double check and refresh everything, and hopefully we're good to go. I'm going to give it a quick refresh. Hey, Clem and Lou. Hey, Joyce. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me. All right. Let's get started. Some exciting stuff is happening this week. So at some point tomorrow, I will be doing a live. I don't know the exact time because I don't know when my order is coming, but I placed a pre-order for the new mini that will be coming out. And yeah, so I want to be able to show you guys the things that are there. Hey, Mima. And definitely, I think it's going to be fun. I always like to give you guys a preview of what you guys get to order within the next month. And then if you choose to sign up during the month of August, you can get the pre-order products in your kit. So it's always a fun way to get to see the things that you might want to get early. So let's talk about bonus coupons. Have you guys used those yet? Because don't lose them. That's free money and I don't want you guys to lose them. So you have until the end of the month, but you never know. The month will creep up on us very quickly. And then I can't even believe it's August, to be honest with you. Like, this year has flown by. So don't forget about that. And then you can use your dollars on some kids collection. Hey, John. So the kids collection is available till the end of the month, and it is on sale up to 30% off, and there's some really cute kits in there. I ordered actually the new kit, so I'll show you that when I do my live tomorrow, in case you guys want to see it, the festive tags. I did order this kit, and I think it's going to be really cute. It's 5 different designs, and you get to make 3 each, and these are the tags that you get. They look super small on here, but I think they're going to be bigger. And for one of the lives, maybe 2, I don't know, we're going to work on kits from the kids collection after I have my hand surgery. So grab a kit so that you guys can hang out with me on the day that I do the kits when I have my left hand surgery for carpal tunnel. Don't forget also, we have some online exclusive products like the pickup truck. I'm not sure if the punch is available. I think that's back ordered till October, but you don't really need the punch unless you're planning on doing punch art, because the stamp set is the main focal part of that, and you have to fussy cut everything else out anyway. So don't worry about the punch. You can always catch that later, but grab the stamp set because it's such a cute stamp set. And then speaking of kits, Paper Pumpkin Meaningful Flowers. I think this one's going to be gorgeous. You get an extra stamp set in there, and I have a feeling the lady who did the sunflower paper pumpkin that sold out and everybody couldn't wait to get their hands on it and there was no extras is doing this one. So make sure that you up your paper pumpkin to 2 if you think that you're going to want an extra kit. And so that's that. And then of course, you know, the kids collection, which is what I was discussing with you guys. There's some super cute kits. This is the newest one. I think the Blossom Wishes is still in stock, and this is a little mini slimline card. Boho Beach is out of stock right now, but it will be coming back. Confetti Birthday. This is the shaker one. Forever Friends. This one has the foiled bases, which are really cute. The Kaleidoscope one is gorgeous. Their laser cut pieces are really beautiful. If you want to do the Wreath of Blooms, this one's pretty inexpensive right now, and you don't have to hang it on your wall. You can always attach it into a shadow box and then add some more flowers from like the Paper Florist into the box, and I think it would be really beautiful. I think this one is still available as well, the Saying Thanks, which is probably one of my favorite ones they've ever had. I just love the rainbow colors and the brightness of it. All right, so that is a few kits. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the card that we're making. And we're using the Just My Type stamp set this week, which is this one. It's $24, and it's in the annual catalog on page 69. So I've been making all these bright colored cards, and so today I decided to do a red and black theme, and I used vanilla instead of white today. So we're going to do a gray typewriter. We have some cool background embossing. We have our dots and spots die, and I'm going to teach you a trick here for this back panel that is stitched. So let's go ahead and get started. So the embossing folder is Time Worn Type. We're using the tailor-made tags and the dots and spots. All right, let me keep those close because I'm going to need parts and pieces from them. Our base is basic black, and it is our standard size card, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me, guys. And if you're just joining, let me know that you're here and where you're from. If you're new, I would love to hear that you are here and that it's your first time catching me live. And even in the replay, let me know that you're here if you're catching a replay, and let me know where you're from and if it's your first time. So I'm going to score this at the 4 1/4 inch. Our black cardstock is fairly thick, and so I like to score it with the scoreboard rather than just fold it over. So let's go ahead and flip that over now, and it's much easier to align the points. Grab my bone folder. Hi, Andrea. Thanks for being here. All right, so here is our card base, and we are going to line it on the inside. See how cute that is with the little envelope? This stamp set is just the cutest stamp set. So I'm going to grab all of our little parts and pieces that I have here, and this is our inside piece. So we can go ahead and attach that, and let's stamp the inside piece and get that part out of the way. So for the inside, we're going to do our little envelope and our hearts. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab our basic gray. Yes, I learned to type on a typewriter, not a computer. So I've really loved this stamp set. I think it's so adorable. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to add a couple hearts. So I'm just going to ink that up. Put 2 hearts. So cute. And then we'll put the little envelope. That's going to be in the gray. Make sure it's nice and inked. That's so cute. This is going to go on the inside. Let me grab my silicone mat. And our basic multi-purpose glue. The good old days of the typewriter. Mine was electric, it wasn't manual. But when I was in high school, I worked for a company, and they were an older couple, and they had a typewriter for me to type, and I got them to get a computer. So I helped them pick it out, and it was just a great experience for me working for them. I kept up with them for so long after I had gone to college and everything. They were a fantastic little couple. And but yeah, so typewriters were a thing back then and in the 80s. All right, so there is the inside. Let's work on the outside now. So our basic background is going to be this embossed piece. I'm going to close these temporarily until we need them again. Well, actually, we're going to need the gray. So we'll keep the basic gray out. I'm just going to close that. So I've run this embossing folder through the time-worn type. So you just basically put the paper, sandwich it in the middle of you take your die and you sandwich this in the middle, and this is a 3D embossing folder. So once you have this in here, you're going to put this onto your platform number 1, and then there's a gray piece that's number 4 plate, and you're going to run that through your die cut machine, and that is how you get that embossed. It's really fun and easy. And so I really wanted to bring out the words or the lettering so you can see the big difference when you add the color to it. So let me grab my scrap paper here. Here's the one I used the other day for Tuesday's live, but we're gonna do some gray with it today. So we're gonna grab our small blending brush, and I'm just trying to work on the lettering. I'm not pushing hard. It's a really light touch, and I just want to bring up those letters that are in the background. So little by little, you're just going to work with a very, you're not going to push real hard, just lightly over the top, and you're going to start getting those letters to pop out of the background. I wish that we had a DSP. We used to have one back in the day that had all this typewriter print, which was really cool, or it was like from a book or something. That would have been a really great DSP to have with this stem set, but this works, I think. What do you guys think? See how that pops all of that lettering out of there? So that's that part. I'm going to put that to the side. Let's go ahead and stamp our typewriter and our paper. So we'll start with our typewriter. I think this is the one I set aside for that. Yep. Since we have the gray ink pad out, I'm going to ink up our typewriter, and we'll go ahead and stamp that down. So cute. I'll clean that in a minute, and then we'll add our paper. Now the one that I've chosen is the one that looks like it's like folded or curled right there. Looks like it's curled down. I think it's so cute, so I decided to use that one. So we will stamp that one with that little curled piece. Now we're going to leave that open just for a second, but let me clean these two. And we're going to add a heart to the corner, and then I don't know if you guys know this, but I love clips of all types. So I love that this stamp set has this tiny itty bitty little paper clip that's right there. So I made it look like it's clipping this little heart to the paper, and I thought that that was really fun. So I'll need the gray for the paper clip. First, let's stamp our thank you. So grab our ink pad. We have to have room for our thank you, right? So I'm going to put that over and a little bit to middle, but a little bit to the left. So there's our thank you. And that's it for black. Our Memento Tuxedo Black. Let's do our heart again. So So we're going to put the heart in the corner, and I kind of angled it a little bit so it looks like it's hanging there, right? And then now we have to put our paper clip. So let me grab that stamp, and I want to make sure I have it the right direction. So let me stamp it down. All right, so it has to be this direction. Isn't that so cute, that tiny little paper clip? I just loved it. I thought it was just the cutest little piece. So it looks like it's clipping that little heart into the corner. And see if it works for us. I'm bringing us down and back up. So let me put myself back in the holder again and see how you guys do. Are we good? Are we back, guys? I don't know if we're back. I don't know what happened, but I started seeing you guys in the chat saying stuff. We're back, Joyce? Okay, good. I don't know what happened. YouTube having issues. Okay, good. I'm glad we're back. Sorry about that. Sometimes things happen beyond our control. So I don't know if you saw me, but I fussy cut out the paper and this, and then I waited to make sure that you guys could see. So we're gonna attach this piece on here. There's always a challenge. There's always challenges when it comes to trying to do things on social media, right? You're at the mercy of whoever is the sponsor. Oh boy. Thanks for hanging in there though, I appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and attach our little paper into our typewriter, and I'm gonna make sure that it's straight. Yeah, that's super cute. What do you guys think? I really love this stamp set. I think it's adorable. All right, so I think we're good. I didn't want to do anything else unless we were good. So we have this tag, and there's two different tags. There's a rounded tag, and then there's a squared tag. And so I took the largest rounded tag, and I cut it out of basic black cardstock, and then I laid it on my dots and spots die, and then I die cut it so that I would have a polka dotted tag. And so that's how I got this. So what I have here is a little 1/2-inch piece of sweet sorbet cardstock. Let's measure how long it is. It's from my scrap pile, so I'm not exactly sure. 3 inches. And what I did was I formed like a little loop. So I'm just curling it with my bone folder to break down the fiber so that I don't get a large crease right here where it gets bent. I don't want it to be creased. I want it to kind of be like a rounded piece, okay? So if you break down the fiber by curling it with your bone folder, that helps not to get a strong crease at the top. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some adhesive and I'm gonna glue it here, and then I'm gonna glue it like that so it's more looped. And then it will get crushed a little bit when you put it in an envelope, but it won't be completely crushed unless something runs hard down over it, or if you give it by hand, then it will be okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive here. Let me move these dies. And then I'm gonna put my tag right there. And it doesn't matter that there's polka dots there because it will be fine. So I just want to match that up with the other one. And I'm just going to hold it in place. Because that piece covers the other piece, and see how it forms that little loop on the side? I put my hand there, you guys can see it. All right, so now we're going to add this cute little twine to our tag. So I have the 2022 to 2024 in color twine pack, and as you can see, I really like this Sweet Sorbet one. I really like the Starry Sky also. I've used the other ones as well, just not as much as this one. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab, I don't know, maybe like 8 inches. So there's 6, 7, 8. And I'm just gonna trim it. I really love this baker's twine. I love all the bright colors. This was a really fun set of in colors when we got those, I think. All right, let's tie a bow. And then we're gonna attach it using a mini glue dot. So we're just making 2 rabbit ears, crossing them. The loop that you crossed in front, you're going to take that and put it through this hole that you made by making an X with the loops. And so it's going to come through here. And then when I pull this through, I let go, and that tail kind of does its own thing. Okay, and you're just going to pull until you tighten it. And if you need to pull on the tails a little, that's okay. But you're just going to pull that until you have 2 loops and 2 tails. And the key with baker's twine to get it not to curl is to hold the knot when you pull. So you're going to hold on to that knot, and that keeps that from twisting. So just hold on to that as you pull your loops. And I think we should be good here. I want it about there, and then I'm going to trim the ends. So about that size loop. There's my little bow. I'm going to take a mini glue dot. The young ones, the little ones that are real small right now, like kindergarten, first, second grade, no, but like my children know what one is, even though they didn't learn on one. They learned on a computer, but they know what a typewriter is. But yeah, typewriters are fun, right? They're very nostalgic. All right, so I'm going to put that kind of up here at the top, and I'm going to press that down. And by pressing it down, it pushes my my loop a little bit, but you can see that it's still there because I did that running my bone folder across it. That's okay, Rita. You missed all the fun, though. Like, we lost connection in the middle of the video, so I think we did that so that you could catch up with us. You're going to get to see the fun part. The fun part's coming up. So the next part is this red piece right here. And so I'm going to show you how I got that stitching all the way around. We don't have stitched rectangles anymore that are active in the catalog. So if you missed buying them, we don't have them. But I'm going to show you how to get this size from this squared off tag. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to move all of our parts that we have ready also to the side, and our card to the side. And we're going to bring out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So here is our big guy. And we're going to need plate number 1. And we're going to need number 2. And number 3 is my bottom plate. You can see that I have one that hasn't been cut into and one that has. And I always keep one as my bottom, and I flip it back and forth, use both sides. And when it gets very worn out, then I switch to this one, and I get a new one, and I use the new one for my top. Okay, so this piece, let me give you the measurements. 4 1/4 by 2 inches. And we're going to take our tag and we're going to lay it right on there, and I'm going to grab a Post-it flag, and I'm just going to stick that down, and I'll probably grab a second one for the other side. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I don't want this part of the tag. So I'm going to make sure that when I stick my top plate that we're shy of this area. Okay, so you see it's right here. It's not going to cut anything that doesn't have this top plate on it. So we're going to push that there. We're going to push this into our machine, and then we're going to go ahead and crank that through. And it's not going to cut. I'll show you. The section, let's pull these guys off. It didn't cut this back section, okay? So see how it only cut the one side, all right? So now we're gonna do that again. This time we're turning it this way, and we're gonna line the edges of the tag with the little holes that are in the side, and you'll feel them like grab right in there, but I want it to the edge, so I need to make sure that it's to the edge and that it grabs the dots that are below it. So we're doing that again. So we're putting that in there. We're gonna put this through like that, okay? We're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna make sure that it doesn't cut this back section, okay? So we're gonna put that through a second time. And I will show you what the result is when I pull this away. That's okay, Eileen. Now we have a stitched rectangle. So let me move the little tiny bits of scraps that are left over after I've used this. I'm going to take these guys, and I like to stick them back and use them until they are no longer sticky. So we'll pull this out, and I'm going to go ahead and put my Stampin' Cut machine, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine away. All right. So now we have this cool rectangle piece. We can put our die back in. I must have it under here. There we go. Put our die back in our holder here on the magnet. Do you guys use your magnet sheets to attach your dies to? I have to have them on magnets because I cannot have chaos with my dies. I have an issue with chaos. All right, so there is that trick. So now you know how I got that rectangle piece. So let's go ahead and start assembling our card. So we're going to put some wet adhesive. Right there. I really love that Time Worn type embossing folder. Then we're going to add our little red piece across the center. Have you all ever done that with one of the tags before? So we're going to put that right there. I'm going to grab my roller because I just want to make sure that it's secured. All right. So next comes our little tag, and we're going to angle that. Now I'm going to lift that up, so we're going to use mini dimensionals. I have to find them. I have them somewhere. Here we go. And so we're going to stick a few of those. And by a few, I mean a bunch. Just because that's how I am with these, with adhesive. but I may run out because I don't have very many left on this sheet, and I don't know where my other sheet is right now. Oh, I see it. Okay, I can fix that problem. So I'm just gonna put a few, which, like I said, means a bunch, on my piece here. Let's put one at the bottom. Let's move this one up. All right. And I have one more on here, so I might as well just use it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's all the billion mini dimensionals on the back of my tag. I'm gonna pull these guys off. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and attach our tag at an angle. Oh, about right there. You want to make sure that this part stays on our card. So some of the red is showing through, and I'm going to trim these ends. I think this one's too long. This one I'll trim just a little. Okay. So now comes our typewriter. Part of it is going to be on our tag, so we need glue for that. And the other part is going to need dimensionals. So let's see what I have here. Looks like I have some end pieces that we're going to use because I don't have any handy. So I always use these large ones first, like regular dimensionals. So that's going to go on this side here. So we'll put that one in the corner. And that one like that. I will put one up here at the paper. Let's see however many else I need. I need one there in the middle. So let's put that one. And I think I need one up right there in the middle. So let's cut another little piece off. So I definitely use all my parts of my dimensionals. And then I'm going to put one in the center. And then I think we should be okay. The rest of it is going to get the wet adhesive to attach it. You just want this to be even. I think I put that one a little too far over, so I need to move that. I'm going to trim that part off right there. I think that'll be okay now. Yeah, I want that to be straight. So let's pull the backs off of these dimensionals. And the rest is going to get wet adhesive, just so that it has something to grab to. So we're going to go ahead and grab our typewriter. I'm going to move that piece for right now. And we want to make sure that our typewriter is straight. And now we can bring that back down. It's okay if it's on there now. It's not in the way. What do you guys think? Isn't this the cutest card? I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I think it turned out really precious. Again, I used the Just My Type stamp set and the Time Worn Type embossing folder, the dots and spots, and the tailor-made tags. So those are my pieces. And then I'll show you the rest of the week's projects in case you missed it. Me too, Joyce. No weak spots. I like that when you have it down, if you press, that you have support all over your piece, right? All right, so Sunday we had this really fun rainbow card. So that was Sunday. And then Monday, I want to make sure that we're in view here. We had the typewriter with the flowers. And then we'll leave today's in the middle. And then Tuesday, we had this bright colored typewriter with the paper florist. And then if you guys missed yesterday, I didn't have a video for it, but I did post it on my website. This is a pull-out card, and it pulls the paper out of the top. And I use this fantastic die set. It's masterfully made, and it is the coolest. It has this, looks like paper. I did one card with it at the bottom and then one with it at the top. And I thought that this was a fun pull out. And it says hello on the inside. And this die also is from the Masterfully Made dies. So this is a cool die set. And that's our last one. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of the projects. I appreciate you guys being here with me. And thanks for hanging out with me. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I will see you guys tomorrow for my big brown box unboxing when I get to open my big haul from the pre-order. So I don't know what time it'll be. Just check, and if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see it in a replay if you are not on YouTube when I go live. I'll try and text some of you that I have your phone numbers to text, so in case you want to pop in, and the rest of you, I will see you soon. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. And if you are new to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. Leave me a comment and let me know that you have joined us on the replay and where you're from. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. In about 15 minutes, this post will be on my website, and you can see detailed photos of it, and I hope that you guys enjoy your day. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!